Good evening, Brian. It's Wednesday. So it's currently a little bit after 11 o'clock, and I'm just now sitting down to record this vlog. So it's going to be short and sweet, and I don't really have a script, and hopefully I won't have to do too much editing. So that's the plan at this point. I need to get better with that. I hope you are having a great time at the beach, or that you had a great time at the beach. I saw your video yesterday, and it looks like you guys were having a great time. I especially liked your time-lapse video, and that definitely does explain why you were up at 4 o'clock in the morning the other day. So that's really, really exciting. And I'm just really glad that you're having such a good time. I know you mentioned it was your first trip away by yourself, and I'm really glad that it's turning out really well, and it seems like you guys are having a good time. So one thing I wanted to talk about in this video, Brian, is how humans are kind of terrible at weighing short-term decisions versus long-term decisions. That might not be phrased very well, but by that I mean we're really, really bad at looking at how much something will cost us in the short term versus how much it will cost us in the long term. And what we seem to tend to do is we tend to favor things that are good in the short term, even if they are going to be bad in the long term. Or we tend to favor avoiding something bad in the short term, even if it will mean more badness in the long term. The fact that I'm recording this video at 11 o'clock is a perfect example of that. I got home a little while ago, and while I've had things that I have been doing since I got home, I had to take a shower, I had to cook dinner, and then eat the dinner. There was definitely time that I could have squeezed in like a 10-15 minutes to sit down and record a vlog, and I didn't. So in the moment, I put this off, and in the moment it was good, I guess, because it, I don't want to do that, I'll put it off, and it was nice in the moment, but then in the long run, it's going to lead to a crappier video with less editing and with less plan and less structure. But it's not just with videos, we're really bad at doing things like, I'm going to avoid having a dessert every night, because I want to be a little bit healthier, for example. Even though in the long run, the feeling of being healthier and of not having all of those extra desserts is definitely preferable. In all of the short-term decisions we make each night, we're definitely more inclined to pick the short-term decision of, oh, I can just have dessert tonight, it's fine, it's not a big deal. I will pick that one, pick the short-term gain of the dessert over the long-term gain of feeling like you're healthier and making better decisions. And we do these kinds of things time and time again. And when you really think about it, a lot of the things that stress people out and that make people less happy than they could be are times where they're not really evaluating, will this be worse in the long run than it is in the short term if I do it now? Even if something is only a little bit bad in the short term, but will be pretty bad in the long run, we tend to still want to avoid the short term bad, even if it means that we're going to get a worse time in the long run. Back when we were in school, putting off assignments till the last minute is sort of an example of this. Saying that, looking at the cluttered, dirty table in the living room and then not cleaning it is an example of that, because then it builds up to the point where it's stressfully cluttered and messy. There's all kinds of things like that. And so I guess I just think that I should make better decisions and be more aware of this force in my life and be more cognizant of trying to if I know something needs to be done, to just do it then and not put it off and not wait, and to just not delay things. So I don't know what you think about that, Brian, if that's something that you've noticed as well. I feel like this vlog wasn't super clear or concise, and I'm sorry about that. But I hope you enjoyed it nonetheless, and I look forward to seeing you through the top 5 tomorrow. See you later, Brian.